Hello, guys. Hope all of you are doing well. So, today I want to share how to differentiate between the voice of your ego and voice of your soul, or like voice of universe or God, because God speaks through your soul. So, let's first understand why is it important to understand why it is important to differentiate uh, between the voice of ego and voice of God is because many a times your ego is going to say a lot of things and it will always feel very justified. So generally the pattern that comes up is uh, we start waiting for the next person to do something, twin flame, and we generally get triggered, and after that there are a lot of things that will justify, the ego is going to justify that no, this is not correct. But just know that you and your twin flame are made for each other. You both are same soul. So if you are not feeling love for your twin flame unconditionally, then there are more layers to heal. Like you might have started healing, you would have healed a lot of things, but until unless you have reached to a point where you feel very much in unconditional love with your twin flame, the healing is yet to happen. There are more blocks to heal. And how to identify this block is just put up a situation for yourself, like, are you ready to accept your twin flame? Just put up this question in your head. Your mind will automatically start giving you reasons. They would start spotting uh, the black dots in your relationship, the bad part, like, okay, my twin does this to me, uh, they said this to me, they did this to me, this is not justified. In 3D world, it is not an equal relationship. A lot, it's all voice of ego. But if you start to sit with the feeling that is causing, because thoughts are nothing but just an extension of the upset that you are feeling. Okay, so just see what is that feeling that's giving this thought in your head, and that is what your upset is, and that is what you need to heal. Probably there you could write down all the things that you don't like about your twin flame in a page. Probably you might end up getting multiple points, not just one, could be 5, could be 10 as well. Take your time, heal all of them one by mirror exercise. And once you will heal, you will get to know that okay, this is not something which my twin flame was doing to me. It was actually something that I was doing to myself, or I have been victimized in past. Probably mostly your upset comes from your childhood traumas or childhood upsets, because that was the time when your heart was very much vulnerable and open, and you were not uh, adult enough to understand. So somewhere you, that pain is still there, so it keeps manifesting as you grow, and until unless you have healed it, uh, it will keep manifesting in your reality. So yeah, so your twin flame is actually mirroring, and they are actually showing where are the places where you are hurt. And once you heal that, you will feel that, oh, you have a lot of peace. Like, if you're not feeling a lot of peace, love, and joy naturally by default in your day, then definitely there are some things, right? uh, that is blocking, because peace, joy, love, these three feelings are basically your birthright. You have been created by God in this way, with peace, joy, and love, right? In childhood, you were in peace and joy, right? You didn't needed a lot of things to be happy. You were just happy and joyful on your own. You could connect with people very easily, right? You could feel the love, you could give the love, you could receive the love. So what happened? And you changed to an a grown up, but didn't grown up in your peace and love. Where did that joy went when you are adult now, right? So it didn't went, it is still within you, but it's just the upsets which have, like like a blanket, it has covered all the upset, all the good things that is your birthright. So when you will keep, many people think like, okay, why should I heal? So first understand that if you are healing for the next person, for your twin flame, uh, you're not seeing the fact that once you heal, you get into better place, your life gets better, you live a peaceful, joyful life naturally. So you will have to accept this fact that okay, you are doing this healing, and the result and the benefit is coming to you, and your twin flame is helping you by mirroring all those things. So, but if you are healing for the person, then you will get really, really frustrated, and your twin flame won't will reflect, keep reflecting it back until unless you come back in peace, right? And they will also reflect the good things. It's not just that they are reflecting the triggers, the upset that is within you. They're going to mirror all the good things, like how joyful you are. They are going to amplify it, right? They do amplify the pain within you and the joy, love, and peace within you as well. So, yeah, but like to really get to this end point where you are very much peaceful and you feel completely okay to be in union, you will have to identify the difference, because every reason that might look justified to not be with your twin flame is just an upset and nothing else. And the proof of it doesn't lie uh, before healing. You will never get a proof why this is justified. Only when you will heal, you will get to know like why it is very much justified. And yeah, so it's not like you will have, your mind needs a lot of reason first to feel like okay, I need to heal, and then you will start healing. It's just that it's other way around. It's like you don't feel justified why you should heal, but you should choose to heal. Okay. And that is here, that is where the humbleness comes in. Like as we grow, we start putting up a lot of criterias, a lot of so-called boundaries, but which are actually walls. Sometimes we also don't understand the difference between the boundary and the wall. uh, saying uh, saying no is sometimes also not a needed thing. Means the place where you need to be vulnerable, if you are trying to say that a no to it, then you are probably blocking your good as well. Those walls doesn't just block the bad things, it also blocks the growth in your life, the good things in your life. Yeah, most of the people would end up saying that okay, okay, it's fine that I don't have the good things, but I also don't want the bad things, and so I don't want this journey. uh, but how long? Like 1 week, 2 week, probably in 6 months, probably in a year of time, you will get to a point that all you did was just a waste of time by sitting in the upset, by creating the wall in front of you in name of boundary. Because what's the point of a boundary if after creating boundary you are not peace with yourself? Just blocking the upsets to come in is like not letting the peace grow within your castle, right? And if everybody wants a good life, right? Life full of joy, peace, and love. But it is possible, and it is possible only through being optimistic that the your willingness towards getting to that point of feeling really good in life, of creating a good life, your willingness towards this should be way much higher uh, than the upset, right? Only then you will be able to move through the upsets. Is until unless you accept it that whatever is happening around you is your own creation, and it's not that you are consciously creating, it gets created unconsciously because those pain, those upsets are not coming from outside, it's already within you. So, all in all, understand that if you really want a good life, then you will have to put your upset in step one of mirror exercise and start healing it without wasting much time, without even thinking. That's just the voice of ego which will always try you to pull you away from the healing. Okay, so here is where your choice and optimism comes. Here is where your trust comes in, your faith comes in. You can't walk on this journey without having that optimism, without having that willingness to get such life, to create that beautiful life. So, yeah, only through this willingness you will be able to cross through the voice of your ego, which always wants to derail you from healing. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much.